Bitter criticism Thursday midday. It's been a long time since I don't know nothing from the genocide dossier. I mean, the genocide in Gaza. I'm going to share you some secret. I heard that this company here, Asmar, is an intelligence company. They said they give information to the U.S. What about that? Here we are in the. Over there's the sea, the Pacific Ocean, and Chile is still a satellite of the U.S. Anyway, there's live updates about Pakistan and India, so I'm going to read this time. Live updates. Pakistan again vows retaliation against India amid escalating exchanges. Pakistan's foreign minister says country reserves right to respond to India at time and place it chooses amid cross-border attacks. The same journalists as I know, these two guys from the genocide dossier in Gaza. Those are the live updates journalists. Interesting, isn't it? They have to cover everything. I guess they have the material, and then they type the texts. So here we go. I've heard all about this from Pepe Cafe channel, Pepe Escobar channel, on in Portuguese, but I don't remember. But let's see what's happened. First, India fired attack drones. India fired attacks drones into Pakistan on Thursday, killing at least 2 civilians. This was 1 week ago. 1 week ago, India fired attacks drones into Pakistan, killing at least 2 civilians, the Pakistani military said, while India accused its neighbor of attempting its own attacks, as tensions soar between the nuclear armed rivals. Second, at least 48 deaths have been reported, 32 of them in Pakistan since India launched missiles on Wednesday that it said target quote-unquote terrorist camps, and Pakistan retaliated with a barrage of artillery strikes. And the third one says Pakistan's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar says its responses to Indian attacks have shown quote-unquote restraint, but that the country deserves a larger retaliation at a place, time, and quote-unquote manner of its choosing. Fourth, Pakistan's military says it has downed 25 Indian drones over its territory, while India says it thwarted Pakistani drone and missile attacks on its military. Heavy exchanges of artillery fire have been reported along the line of control dividing Indian and Pakistan administered Kashmir. Fifth, India says, quote-unquote, Operation Sindoor target, quote-unquote, terrorist infrastructure. Pakistan says missiles hit mosques and kill civilians in a blatant quote-unquote, act of war. Six, tensions have been escalating between the two nuclear-armed countries since the deadly attack in Indian administered Kashmir's Pahalgam on April 22, which India blamed on Pakistan. Pakistan has denied any involvement. That was the summary. So here are the notes, the news. May 8th, a few seconds ago, situation in Jammu is quote-unquote deeply disturbing. Former Chief Minister. The former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Mehbooba Mufti, has said the situation in Jammu is deeply disturbing. Quote, deeply disturbing reports are emerging from Jammu, where airstrikes have reportedly hit certain areas, end quote. Mufti said on X, quote, my heart goes out to the people of Jammu, especially those living along the borders who are once again caught in the terrifying uncertainty of conflict, end quote. 11 minutes ago. Pakistan denies attacks on Pathankot, Jaisalmer and Srinagar. Foreign Ministry. Pakistan is denying that it launched attacks tonight in the Indian cities of Pathankot, Jaisalmer and Srinagar. Quote, these claims are entirely unfounded, politically motivated, and part of a reckless propaganda campaign aimed at malignant Pakistan. End quote. The country's foreign ministry said in a statement, quote, the repeated pattern of levying accusations against Pakistan without any credible investigation reflects a deliberate strategy to manufacture a pretext for aggression and to further destabilize the region, end quote. The statement continued, quote, such actions not only further endanger regional peace but also reveal a disturbing willingness to exploit misinformation for political and military ends, end quote. Islamabad further warned that any, quote, escalation based on false pretenses will be met with full resolve and determination to safeguard Pakistan's sovereignty and territorial integrity. 16 minutes ago. Pakistan attacks 3 military stations near Jammu and Kashmir. 3 military stations in proximity to the international boundary in Jammu and Kashmir has been targeted by Pakistan using missiles and drones, according to India's military. The military said there was no loss of life after the attack. The Indian Armed Forces also said they neutralized the attack with kinetic and non-kinetic methods. 26 minutes ago. Pakistan Air Force pilot captured in India, reports. Indian media is reporting that a Pakistani Air Force pilot has been captured by Indian security forces after ejecting from his fighter jet over the city of Jaisalmer. The pilot's identity has not been disclosed. Indian outlet, the Tribune said. Sources told the outlet that the pilot was taken into custody after ejecting from the aircraft. 31 minutes ago. No reports of damage or casualties yet in Jammu or Indian-administered Kashmir by Al Jazeera staff. In Srinagar, further north, Indian-administered Kashmir residents are also reporting disruptions in telecom services, and many people were gripped by fear and uncertainty. Quote, "There are forces everywhere in the locality," end quote, said Femida, a resident of Srinagar. Quote, "People are panicking and rushing to stock up on essentials," end quote. Several residents in Jammu told Al Jazeera that they are hearing sirens in multiple locations. A senior official told Al Jazeera that missile interception systems had been activated around the area. So far, there have been no confirmed reports of casualties or structural damage anywhere in Jammu, as the situation is evolving. Quote, no unnecessary vehicular movements should be taken. There is no need to panic. Authorities will have the situation under control," end quote. The police advisory said, requesting the public not to spread rumors or unverified information. And finally, 1 hour ago, Jammu residents witnessed a barrage of drones, quote, "drones and missiles fired from Pakistan." I'm not going to read this one because it's too big. Maybe I'm going to go down and read. Just 1 second. By Al Jazeera staff. I did it. I made it. Look, this bag today is too heavy because I made some shops. I went shopping to the grocery. I basically bought rice and fish. So anyway, let's finish something in life. Let's finish something. Here what do we have here? Jammu residents witnessed barrage of drones and missiles fired from Pakistan by Al Jazeera staff. Residents in the southern city of Jammu in India-administered Kashmir are reporting widespread panic after what they described as a barrage of quote-unquote drones and missiles fired from Pakistan amid escalating tensions between the two countries. People are reporting disruption to phone signals, and most of Kashmir is without electricity. Quote, "We don't know exactly what they were, drones or missiles." Yeah, drones or missiles. They don't know what the hell is what happened there. But I counted at least 40 to 45 of them from my terrace, end quote, said Arun Singh, 37 years old, a resident of Gandhinagar locality. Quote, "It started around 8 p.m. and continued in three waves, each about 15 minutes apart. They looked like red flashes in the sky, but they were getting diffused in the sky and not coming down," end quote. Singh said he and his family initially thought they were witnessing fireworks. Quote, "We got on the terrace thinking it was a celebration, but then the lights came from all directions. There were screams and everyone rushed back inside their homes," end quote. Singh told Al Jazeera. Another resident who lived near the Jammu airport, which is already shut due to the ongoing escalations, said he saw quote-unquote white sparks fall dangerously close to the airport. Quote, "We don't know what's happening. The phone networks are down and there is a total blackout. People are fearing the worst," end quote, he said. It looks like the airport might have been a target. there was even an explosion, though we are unsure that what caused it and what is happening. And that's it. There's a new live update. A new live update. I don't know what exactly is. Maybe it's 20 minutes ago. I guess situation in Jammu is deeply disturbing. Former chief minister. 20 minutes ago. Is that correct? I guess I don't remember if I read it. Anyway, the former chief minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Mehbooba Mufti, has said the situation in Jammu is deeply disturbing. Quote, deeply disturbing reports are emerging from Jammu, where airstrikes have reportedly hit certain areas. End quote. Mufti said on X. Mufti. Quote, my heart goes out to people. I don't know where's the new live update. I'm going to read this one. My heart goes out to the people of Jammu, especially those living along the borders, who are once again caught in the terrifying uncertainty of conflict. And well, a few seconds ago, yeah. Watch. What's going on between India and Pakistan? An attack in Kashmir in mid-April has led to the biggest crisis between India and Pakistan for years. What's going on? Watch below. Maybe I'm going to watch this later, but I'm trying to remember if Pakistan is part of the BRICS. But the BRICS is not more important than the sovereignty of countries, isn't it? It's not like NATO, I guess. That's a question to think about. If BRICS, if they can solve problems between the BRICS countries themselves,